Food is not just anything you eat, but instead, they impart stories to us in ways we are not aware of. Filipino food is essentially tied to culture and traditions in the Philippines. Filipino cuisine is often tagged as the next big thing in the culinary world, drawing inspiration from many international influences. Filipino food is created to suit local tastes, resulting in an altogether fascinating cuisine. There is no Filipino gathering, big or small, where food does not play a starring role. Our generosity and friendliness toward foreigners and fellow Filipinos alike are traits that are deeply entrenched in our culture. Filipinos are proud of their traditional food. Although Chinese, Japanese, Indian, and other cuisines have somehow influenced Filipino cooking, the challenge for the Filipino cook is how to keep the traditional dishes as authentic as possible. There is no doubt that Philippines have different varieties of delicious foods, and some of these are being known in other parts of the world. Come and join us as we showcase the different Filipino foods that will surely get you hooked with Filipino cuisine.
For our appetizer, we'll be having chicken sisig dynamite, and here are the ingredients. Sisig is a Filipino dish made from parts of a pig's face and belly, and chicken liver, which is usually seasoned with calamansi, onions, and chili peppers. It originates from the region of Pampanga in Luzon. Sisig remained a citrusy side to heftier meats, although variations of it with meat, oyster, or native deer popped up around the region here and there. Nowadays, sisig has become one of our most popular exports, a dish that is often championed abroad by local and foreign chefs alike. It has taken the world by storm and is bringing Filipino cuisine to the forefront of the global dining scene. Dynamite is a deep-fried Filipino snack consisting of stuffed siling haba or long green chili peppers wrapped in a thin egg crepe. The stuffing is usually ground beef or pork, cheese, or a combination of both, but it can also be adapted to use a wide variety of ingredients like the chicken sisig. For our soup, we'll be having miswa egg soup with chicharon, and here are the ingredients. Miswa is cooked during important festivities and eaten in mainland China, as well as in Cambodia, Taiwan, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Vietnam, Brunei, Thailand, and in the Philippines. signifies long life in Chinese culture as well as a traditional birthday food. To add more twist in the miswa egg soup, I decided to add chicharon. Chicharon, it is a popular dish made up of pork rinds and is surely popular in Filipino cuisine. Chicharon is essentially a deep-fried dish. Pork rinds, chicken, or even mutton is seasoned or marinated before frying. Pork skin is often dehydrated before stewing. Us Filipinos usually pair chicharon with vinegar.
Salad is one of the most versatile dishes, utilizing a wide array of ingredients and dressings. Its origins can be traced to a dish popular in 15th century Milan, evolving from a soup-like dish to the more recognizable mix of leafy greens and vegetables in 18th century France. The Spanish introduced the notion of ensalada to the Comoros during the Spanish era, beginning in the 17th century and lasting through the close of the 19th century. For the Comoro Fiesta table, only a few kinds of salad are commonly served, including cucumber salad, often dressed with a simple vinaigrette of soy sauce, vinegar, oil, and black pepper, and a type of coleslaw or combination of shredded cabbage, cucumbers, and carrots with the same vinaigrette. The soy sauce is representative of Asian influences on Comoro cuisine from Japanese immigrants. Ensaladang mangga or green mango salad is a popular Filipino side dish. The chopped green mangoes are mixed with bagoong or shrimp paste and chopped tomatoes and onions. The sweet and sour taste of the mangoes and shrimp paste makes this dish stand out and become a favorite among Filipinos. This dish is not only healthy, but it's also affordable and easy to make. For our pasta, we will be having the creamy adobo flakes pasta. When you go to the Philippines, one of the most famous dishes is adobo, which can be done in a variety of ingredients. Adobo is one of those dishes that only gets better when reheated the next day. But sometimes, one of our dilemma is that it is like our dishes is just repeated all the times. Well, if you're looking for something that you can do with your leftover adobo, you were in the right video. Adobo refers to a method of marinating and stewing for any cut of meat or fish in a briny mixture of vinegar, soy sauce, and spices. It is believed that when the Spanish invaded and settled in the Philippines during the 16th century, they witnessed this traditional Filipino cooking method and called it adobo, which is the Spanish word for marinade. Here are the ingredients in order to make our creamy adobo flakes pasta. In a saucepan filled with all-purpose cream and adobo flakes, pour the evaporated milk to make it more creamier. Creamy adobo flakes pasta, a Filipino-Italian fusion dish.
Adobo means vinegar braised. Evenly cut chunks of meat are first seared in hot fat or oil until they brown. Braising liquids such as vinegar and soy sauce are then added, and the mixture is left to simmer over low heat. The moist heat gently penetrates the meat to break down the collagen and tough fibers, resulting in a fork-tender texture with a thick, flavorful sauce. Pork adobo, this is the standard version served in homes and carinderias across the country. Soy sauce gives it a dark color and salty flavor. Traditionally, it's eaten the day after it's made, once all the flavors have mixed, reabsorbed, and intensified. Since it involves two kinds of meat, the pieces of chicken are removed from the pot once they're done, leaving the pork chunks to finish stewing.
Mangoes are the national fruit of the Philippines and are grown by around 2.5 million smallholder farmers on over 7 million mango trees. Compared to other crops grown in the Philippines like rice, corn, coconut, and sugarcane, mangoes are a high-value crop and provide a huge boost to the rural and national economy. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word mango? If you ask me the question, the first thing I can think of is the Philippines. Facts about mangoes. Did you know that the Philippines hold the record for the world's biggest mango? A couple from Iligan City in Mindanao holds the record for producing the biggest mango in the world. It weighs about 3.5 kilos. Meanwhile, it's been said that turon began in communities in the Philippines that were located near banana trees and crop fields. Falling in the group of popular lumpia snacks, turon is the famous Filipino treat made with saba plantains and jackfruit. Banana and mango are the most famous fruit in the Philippines and the leading fruit produced and traded worldwide. They are both on the top major fruit crop in the Philippines. This mango turon will be a delicacy because both fruits are popular among Filipinos and surely they are eager to try this. These are the ingredients for the mango turon. Place a lumpia wrapper on a flat surface. Roll the slice of banana on the sugar and put it in the wrapper. Then add strips of mango, placing them along the length of banana. Fold the wrapper from bottom up, fold the sides up, and continue to roll up. Moisten the top inch of the wrapper with water before rolling it completely. Heat an inch of oil in a pan. Add the wrapper mango turon few at a time in the hot oil. Fry for a few minutes on each side until golden brown. Put the condensed milk on top for added sweetness. Put the sesame seeds on top and allow it to cool for a few minutes.
Sagot Gulaman, Palamig ng Bayan. One of the most well-known drinks in the Philippines, a local Filipino beverage made of brown sugar, water, gelatin, and tapioca pearls. But in order to make our Sagot Gulaman special, we will be adding nata de coco, a unique Filipino specialty that is made with fermented coconut water and usually eaten as a dessert. Here are the complete ingredients for making our sagot gulaman with nata de coco. To make the gulaman, to cook the sago, to To make the arnibal syrup, sago at gulaman sa malamig indeed carries the banner flag of every parched Filipino that transcends as far as the cocktails and the classic concoctions of the world. There may be no clear records to account for its real origin, but no doubt about here is, when ice and sugar became easily accessible and Filipinos began to learn to mix, summer was not only a ruthless spell that one wishes to get by. Beat the heat with this sagot gulaman with nata de coco. Enjoy!
The Philippine mango is probably the world's sweetest mango. Whether the mango is green or ripe, Filipinos adore eating it. Meanwhile, sa malamig or palamig like sagot gulaman refers to a variety of classic Filipino sweet chilled beverages with jelly-like ingredients. We decided to mix these two well-known Filipino foods in order to capture the essence of Filipino culture in a single beverage. Prepare the ingredients. Prepare 4 cups of water in a pot. Pour the unflavored gulaman in the pot while stirring.
Indeed, food is a very important part of a Filipino's life. Food shaped the way Filipinos live, as food glues friends and the whole family together. What we eat makes us what we are.